let's talk about today's craft and chat. Okay. Today's craft and chat is gifty. It is gift related because we always seem to have someone in our life or an occasion in our life. There's always something coming up that we need a little gift for, right? So we have decided to start a little line of kits. We're going to be adding to these with different themes, different types of themes, and they're gift canvases. They're gift canvases. Today, I'm going to be showing you, we have three that we're just starting this. We have three that we're just starting. One is going to feature birthday because we have birthdays all the time, right? Or somebody's having a birthday around us all the time. So our birthday canvas is going to feature this napkin called Make a Wish. It's so cute. Isn't that adorable? And then I thought, I think we should jump on graduation. So I'm going to actually show you, we have two graduation options. One is just black and white grad, right? Black and white grad. And then we have one that we call colorful grad. Colorful grad. This could be good maybe for a girl grad. This could be great for a boy grad or vice versa. Okay. So that's what we're going to work on today. And then I just want you to know that these kits are available while we have, supplies last, but we're going to be adding to them. So you may see us add in, something that would be good for a baby shower or for a wedding or, things like that. So these are going to be for occasions, gift canvases. They are going to be chunky canvases. You're going to watch me make them here in just a second. Okay. So it's a 6x6 chunky canvas. You're going to see them come to life, and there's something special about them. There's something special about them. And I'm not going to give away that secret because I want you to watch, but we're going to do something to make this truly a gift. Truly a gift. It will be a great keepsake, but also a gift. Should I say container? I could say container, a gift container. All right. So here we go. We're going to get started, and it'll all start to make sense once we start making. Okay. So every one of the little gift canvas kits, by the way, they're $12. They're $12 each. Each one will have a chunky 6x6 canvas. Okay. Chunky 6x6 canvas. A couple of napkins. All right. A couple of napkins. It's going to be really, really cute. So let me show you kind of, and then you're going to have something for the back side of the canvas, but I'm not going to show you that yet. I'm going to be a tease, and I'm going to make you wait. So, because that's where we're going to make these more gift, how can I say it? Nifty gifty. Yeah. So let's start with this one. I have a few of the canvases here staged kind of in different stages so that, you can see all three of them kind of come to life. So you can see that our black and white grad has this black and white check napkin. Hi, everybody. Hello. And I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to kind of lay our canvas on here. And I want to make sure that the edges come up just a little bit over the side of the canvas. Okay. So just cut this. Don't worry if it's a little too big, because we can always go back in and sand it off. But we're gonna wrap this canvas. Okay, we're gonna wrap this canvas. Good morning. Thank you, guys. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Yes, please do sprinkle away. Okay. So now I've got this large piece of napkin. I'm going to separate it. Y'all know, I think some of you know, I do this, the little lick and stick method, compress my fingers together, just pulls it apart. You could do that by putting a little tiny bit of Mod Podge maybe on your fingers. I have trouble with that though, because I always tend to tear the napkin. But if you're careful, you could do it that way, or washi tape, something like that. So this napkin has 3 plies. So that means we've got to take off 2 plies to get to the top tissue. That's the one that we want. And we're going to be using just good old Mod Podge matte for this project. Okay, good old Mod Podge matte. Yeah, I'm starting to get some, graduation notices. Yeah. So it is that time of year. College graduation will be happening very soon, and then high school graduations. Also, I have 2 kindergarten graduates. My two of my a grand girl and a grand boy are graduating kindergarten, which is adorable, and so sweet. Okay, so I have Mod Podge just on the top. Okay, just on the top. And when you go, Cheryl's going to share the link for the gift canvas kits, but when you go to look at them, there will be no pictures because I'm making them right now. I will add the pictures in as soon as we're done. So I'm just kind of making sure that I've got enough room, right, for the sides. Want to make sure that I have it centered enough for the sides. I'm going to use a little sheet of plastic here. Plastic wrap. You could use saran wrap. I'm just using a plastic sheet, or you could use a chip brush. This is what a chip brush looks like. I'm going to use my plastic sheet here. I'll use the chip brush on the sides so you can see that. Notice that you're going to see a lot of the Mod Podge comes up through the napkin, okay? So you can't reuse this sheet until it's dry. You don't ever want to put a plastic sheet that has wet Mod Podge on top of your napkin, or it'll try to take it back off, okay? Your daughter graduating from the 8th grade. Aw, getting ready to go to high school. Do I ever keep the back of the napkins for anything? Deborah, I absolutely do. I don't keep all of them, but I keep a stash of them because they're great for making your own custom napkin. You could stamp on them. Gosh, you could do all kinds of things if you want to create texture. Sometimes I use those napkins as a texture background. Yeah, there's several things you can do with them. So I just kind of keep a stash. And when that starts to get low, then I'll start saving them again. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over. It is important we dry the top because that Mod Podge does kind of seep through a little bit. And I'm going to turn this over. Now, this is going to be super easy. I make this super easy for you. No fancy folding, none of that. I'm going to take my scissors and just notch out a square on the corner. So basically I'm kind of lining up my scissors with this edge of the canvas and this edge of the canvas, and we're going to cut out this little square. Just line your scissors up with the edge of the canvas, and we're going to make this super easy. No fancy folding. Okay. Now you can save these. You can save these if you want. We might do a little something. You might do a little something with them later. We'll talk about that. And now I'm just going to go around each side. Let me get my Mod Podge on the screen, in the screen here. So just put a nice little even coat of Mod Podge here on the side. And then we're just going to fold it over. Now you could use the plastic wrap again, or you can use your chip brush. So either one is fine for the application of your napkins on the canvas, whichever one you prefer. Oop. And again, we're going to wrap this down. Super easy. Make sure you go back kind of over your corners. This is so much easier than trying to do some fancy folding stuff. It's just easier to do it this way. And do you see, I don't want you to worry that you've got this excess right here. We're going to wind up sanding all that off. Whoops. Here in just a second. I guess you could, if you wanted to, you could Mod Podge it to the back if you want to. This is a chunky 6x6. This is a chunky 6x6. So if you decide to get the gift canvas kit from us, it will include the chunky 6x6. Okay, now we're going to dry the sides. We want to make sure it's dry before we sand it. You could just walk away from it for a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and just dry mine here just a little bit. So while this one, yeah, I think that's good. I'm just kind of feeling, okay, feels pretty good. I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper. You can take a sanding block, a sanding file, whatever you want, and just, we're going to just sand off that extra tissue. Super easy. See how easy that is? Get the dust out of the way. Really easy. And it's just because that napkin is just so thin, the corners just kind of meld over each other. It just looks great. Isn't that pretty? I like that black and white check. It is a napkin, Sherry. Yes, it is a napkin. So in case you just signed on, what I'm doing today is I'm actually making some gift canvases. We are gonna start these little gift canvas kits for anybody that loves kits. And I'm going to do 2 graduations today and a birthday. So we're going to do a black and white graduation. We're going to do a colorful graduation, and then also a birthday that says make a wish. Okay. Yes. So no painting. Well, at least no painting on this part. Right? Because the canvas is already white. You don't really have to do a thing. Now, this is the background for my colorful graduation piece. So I need to do this one. So I just want to show you this one. I've already stuck down. It has this really pretty, almost kind of a cherry color, kind of a cherry red background with these pretty florals. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to come in and we're going to notch out the corners. So these kits will have everything that you need in them except for anything wet. Just a really easy, quick put together. They're $12. Okay, I'm going to save these. I may want to use these, so I'm going to save these. We're going to do something really special on the back of these canvases here in just a minute. So let's go ahead and get the sides of this one down. Get a little more Mod Podge. I'm just using Mod Podge Matte, which is the yellow label. Just lay it right over the side. How many of you like to create with kits? How many of you like to create with kits? I'd be curious to know that because we get requests for kits, oh my gosh, all the time. And we're trying to be more responsive to that, to having some just quick and easy craft kits for people to use. And so that's why we started this. We're going to start this little program with gift canvases. And then we'll just keep adding occasions, right? We'll add occasions. I think we've got one that we're going to plan to make for wedding. We've got some that we were going to plan to make for baby, great things that you could easily gift. Whoops. And it's not just a decor item, not just a keepsake. I'm going to keep teasing you about that part until we get to it. And pounce, pounce, pounce. I love this napkin. I think this one is so pretty. Okay, so now we need to dry. It's great to create your own, absolutely. So what's going to be included in the kit is going to be the 6x6 chunky canvas, the 2 napkins, and then also the items that you're going to need for the back, which I will explain a little bit here in just a second. So I think that that is probably good enough. You'll have some extra napkin scraps, so I guess if you did want to wrap it more to the back, you could. I'm focusing on we're going to focus on the front side of the canvas first, and then we'll move to the back side of the canvas. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the front side. Let's talk about the front sides of these canvases. Let's see, do I want that to be, I think we'll do that one like that. Just looking at the checks, how to do that. Okay, so this is going to be our napkin for the colorful canvas. Isn't that cute? I think that's so cute. That'd be great for a girl graduate. Oh, my finger just took off a little piece right there. Let's see. It's because it's not dry all the way yet. Well, that will give me an opportunity to show y'all how to patch something. Thank you. I'm glad you like my t-shirt. This one came from Cotton Chaos. It's a cute one. I like it because I could just get as messy as I want to in it, and it just adds to the look. Okay, and then this one, I thought I already cut one. Oh yeah, I did. This one is going to be our traditional, right? Our traditional black and white. The tassel was worth the hassle. Great for guys, great for boys. I'll turn that one that way. And then this one, again, I like having something a little bit colorful. I think this would be great for girls. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. Okay, so we don't want any, too much of the background napkin showing up through this front napkin. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my little trick for that. Okay, you ready? If I placed an order late yesterday, is it too late to add one of these kits? I'm trying to avoid extra shipping. Heidi, if you place an additional order, if you will put in the notes section, you can mark it as like a local pickup. And then in the notes section, tell us the order number, your other order number, and ask us to add it to that. Okay? Okay. All right, so I'm taking off the plies of these. Okay, and do you see sometimes the second ply kind of has that little image in it? I forgot to keep this one. We need to keep this one. Sometimes the ink runs through to the second ply. So this is what we're going to do. I want to be sure that the top napkin is really nice and pure. Okay, do you know what that means? That means I don't want red. I don't want red showing through this blue and then making it look purple. You know what I mean? Because that's what will happen because the tissue is so thin. So we're going to actually, this was a good question, Deborah Forrest. You're going to see, you asked if I ever keep the plies of the napkin. Sometimes I do, because today we're actually going to use one of the plies. So I'm going to go ahead and put just you can go ahead just like you were doing a top coat over your canvas. And I'm actually going to take just one of the plies, and I'm going to center it as best I can on top of this. I'm just going to use my chip brush for this. You could still use your plastic wrap if you want to. I think everybody can kind of see that. You see it? And I'm going to do the same thing now to this one. So by doing this, I'm going to know exactly where my other napkin's going to go. And I'm going to treat it almost like a template. Okay, you still with me? Okay. So now let's get this one, again, somewhat centered. And that one you can definitely kind of see there. Okay. All right. So once we've done this, then we're going to dry. We want this top piece of leftover napkin, right? This is normally would have been going in the trash, but I'm going to use it as a template. It is important. We want to make sure it's nice and dry. Now then, I'm going to move the Mod Podge out of the way for a second. We're going to paint. We're going to paint. But what's cool about this, and I realize it might be hard to see on camera, but I promise you, let me hold it up close. I can see the edges. I can see the edges very well. It's just harder to see sometimes on camera. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to use this kind of as my template, right? I'm going to use this as my template, and I'm going to come in, I'm going to paint in this square. So you can start off kind of heavy in the middle, and then we'll just take it a little easier around the edges. And we're going to paint inside of this square. And you don't even have to paint this perfectly. You want to make sure that you never go outside of the square. If you do, it's actually okay, because as long as you clean it up before the paint totally dries, you'll be all right. But I think it's okay if it just kind of diminishes, the paint just kind of diminishes towards the edge. It's this inside part that we really want to be pretty and bright and all the things. Okay? Yes, it's such a great technique. You can come back with like a thinner, a smaller brush if you want to be a little more cautious around the edges. This is such a good way to do this, because then you know exactly where you need to add your paint, right? And does it need to be perfect? Nope. We're just going to try to stay within the napkin. If you get outside the napkin, just get a baby wipe, or even just, a wet paintbrush, something. You can usually just clean up the paint real easily, because the canvas has the Mod Podge on top. Okay, I think this is probably good enough. I just want to make sure that this napkin going on top is going to really pop. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to this one. And again, I can see it. It might be hard for you to see, but I can see it. And if it's easier for you to come in and maybe paint along the edges first, you can. And then fill in the middle. Really doesn't matter. Whatever works best for you. So this one, I'll do the sides first. This is a great kind of a collage technique. You can do this for all kinds of napkins that you're going to be overlapping and things like that. Okay, so my outer square is pretty much done. So I can come back in with my bigger paintbrush. Okay. Okay. Any questions on that part? Oh my gosh, it's the greatest hack ever. And it really does help a lot. And you're getting use out of some of those leftover tissues, right? Yes, Kathy, if you're in the napkin club, you can order napkins. Yes. Okay, now I just want to make sure the paint is dry. Got to make sure that paint is dry. We're going to Mod Podge our top napkin on, and we don't want any paint moving around when we add the Mod Podge, so it's really important to make sure this step is dry. Yeah, Denise, it's a 6x6 chunky canvas. Patricia, you want to sign up for the Napkin Club? We're working on we're actually working off of a wait list right now, but Cheryl can give you the link to go get your name on the wait list, and then we contact the wait list first for any spots that we have come open. So that is your way to get into the Napkin Club right now. Make sure you get on that wait list. Okay. Okay. I think we're good and dry. Yep. Feels good. Let's do this one first. We're going to do this one is the traditional black and white graduation kit. And as soon as we get those fronts on, then I'm going to share with you the birthday canvas, Make a Wish. And we're going to work on the backs. I'm going to tell you about the backs of these projects. So make sure you get your Mod Podge outside of the box is fine, right? Because, we want to make sure everything is attached, and it'll all dry nice and clear. Now, when I'm kind of lining something up, I like to pull from the top. I kind of pull from the top and line up towards the bottom edge. And then if I need to adjust anything, I barely touch it down. I mean, like barely touch it down in case I need to just tweak anything. There we go. That looks good. So I'm going to take my sheet of plastic here, and I'm going to start smoothing in the center. Anywhere where there's words, I like to kind of smooth the area with the words Let's make sure and smooth that first. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. It would be such a cute grad gift. The tassel was worth the hassle. All right, so we're just smoothing down. And now we're going to carefully lift this back off. And let's let this dry for a second while we put on the next one. But do you see how that just, look how awesome that looks. Doesn't that look great? It worked out so well. Really makes a big difference. Okay, let's do this one. This one is what I call colorful grad. This is the colorful grad gift canvas kit. And again, I'm going to bring it down kind of from the top. I guess you can decide if you have a favorite top or bottom, and I'm just going to kind of pull it down. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So cute. And again, let's go right down here on this. Congratulations, you did it. And then up along the hat. And then to the outer edges. Cute, 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 cute. There's our colorful graduation. Isn't that cute? This one would be cute because you could go in and even add some extra flowers or this or that. That would be really cute too. Okay, so next step on these, again, drying. If you haven't invested in a heat tool, if you do a lot of crafting, you really should. They're so nice. These are, what I'm using is the Ranger Heat It Craft Tool. They don't come in white anymore. They're just in black. But gosh, it's so nice. And they're not super loud. You can kind of hear. They're not really loud. And they're hotter than a blow dryer. Okay. So it's just so nice to kind of speed up your steps. Bakery deli sheets from Amazon. The brand that I use is Get Ready. Get Ready, REDDI. Get Ready. They kind of look like this in they're almost pop out like a Kleenex box. Okay, so the reason that I went ahead and dried these is because I do need to do a top coat on them. And then we're going to move on to the birthday one that's already ready to go. That way these can be drying during that time. We're just about done with the this part. So I'm just going to put a top coat over the whole thing. Now I want you to put a top coat over the sides of your canvas as well. Okay. We want to protect it. We want to protect it. We don't want it to get dirty or stained, or, we got to remember this is still just a really thin tissue. The napkin is. So it's important. I'm going to put a top coat over the tops, and then don't forget to do the sides. I'm just going to do the tops right quick because I may do a little bit of pen work. We'll see. So make sure and do this over the whole entire piece. Just a nice even coat. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put these to the side to dry, and I'm going to show you the Make-A-Wish. Okay, you ready? Yeah, you can use saran wrap if you want, really any kind of plastic sheet. even cutting apart a baggie, or something like that. You could try that as well. Okay. Can you use the plastic sheets over as long as it is dry? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading Cheryl's comment. Sorry. Yeah, I don't ever use a brayer. I have had bad experiences with brayers. It's just I would prefer much better to just use my hand and the plastic sheet or the chip brush. Okay. So here we go. Make a wish. Make a wish. So I want to show you the napkin in Make a Wish is this cute polka dot, this really cute kind of fun polka dot. It's got this adorable kind of rainbow birthday cake here. Make a wish. It's got the candle. What I want you to notice is on this one, these are pretty intense colored polka dots. So I only put down one, napkin, the leftover napkin plaid, just like I did the graduation ones. And do you see how you can still kind of faintly see the polka dots coming through? I'm okay with that. I actually think that's kind of cute. But if you don't want to see that, you might want to put down one more coat of paint. Okay. So one coat of paint, it's still, those polka dots still kind of showed through a little bit, but I kind of liked it. So I decided to leave it. But if you don't want to see those coming through, you might just need a second coat of paint. Okay. This one is so cute. So here's what I want to show you. Let me grab some stuff here. Okay. So I mentioned that these are going to be there. It's like two gifts in one, right? You're getting this cute little decor piece, but we're going to do something else to it. So I do plan to do some pin work on here, but I want to focus on the back first. So I'm going to turn this adorable Make-A-Wish gift canvas here to the back. Okay. Now the other thing that's going to come in your kit, the other thing that's going to come in everyone's kit is going to be something for the back of your canvas. Make sure I got it right side up. So I'm going to be adding this piece of cardstock and this piece of patterned paper, which I think is really cute. Actually, it looks cute on both sides, so you could decide which sides you want. And we're going to turn this into a place where you could add, sorry, I should have my props all set up here. A place where you could add gift cards, right? Maybe you want to gift somebody Starbucks or Target or their favorite restaurant or a Visa gift card, Target, just all the things, right? But also what you can do back here is you can create your own little tags. So like if you wanted to put a tag in here to write a sentiment on, now you have a card, a gift card holder or money holder or treat. You can put treats in this too, right? And you have this cute decor project. Isn't that cute? It's so fun. Now notice, look at my little, this is just white cardstock. I just made a little tag. This is from the scraps from my napkin. So you can actually make your tag coordinate with your project, write your sentiments on there, whatever all you want to do. And now you've got a place to add anything you want. Gift cards, a little bag of M&Ms, a little candy bar, whatever. Isn't that cute? I think it's darling. So let me show you how I want you guys to put these together. I think this is just the easiest way. They're already going to be pre-cut for you. Okay. Everything will be pre-cut for you in the kit. I like to use a double-sided tape. I like to use double-sided tape for this. So if you, the brand I'm using is called Score Tape. And I like it because it's terrible. I always giggle when I say this. I don't mean terrible like awful. I mean terrible like I can tear it off with my fingers. Okay. So this is what I like to use. This is 1/4-inch Score Tape. If you have another brand of double-sided tape that you want to use, that is totally fine. Okay. Totally fine. But I think this is so fun. This would be a great, even like a office gift, if one person makes it and then everybody chips in, or everybody brings a gift card to put in the bag, or everybody, does a little tag with my favorite thing about you, or, I don't know. I just think it could be fun for lots of things. So I'm going to use my double-sided tape, score tape, SCORTAPE. We have it on our site. But use, there are other brands of score tape out there too. Use what you've got. We want to kind of make sure that it's burnished down or rubbed down really nicely. And then we're going to peel off the backing. I think this is great. It's so hard to get people gifts anymore. It seems like everybody already gets what they want when they want it. And so at least this way, it's kind of a creative way to give a gift card, a creative way to give some cash or whatever you want to give. So this is going to cover up the back side of our canvas. You're going to see a little bit of a border right along the edge to just fit just really nicely like that. And now for our little decorative piece, it's double-sided. I'm going to go with the stars. I really like the stars. So same thing. I'm going to use the double-sided tape. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be adding some for baby, for wedding, girl, baby boy, wedding. I'm trying to think of like all the occasions, right? When you just need that little something to gift. And we're just going to keep adding them into, as whenever we can. We'll keep adding products in. So these are our first three that we're starting with. We decided to do a birthday one, and then also, go ahead and start with graduation. Okay, so I'm going to peel off the back. Now, it is important on this one, you're only going to put double-sided tape on 3 sides. Anybody want to guess why? Why? Well, because we want it to be a pocket. We want it to be a pocket. So we're going to put that on right down here. Now, and this double-sided tape is really strong, y'all. It's not going to come off. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be great. Now, I've got a place where I can come in and write my little happy birthday message. I can put in my gift card or whatever you decide you want to add back here. I just think it's so cute. Isn't that just the cutest? I think it's so cute. Yeah, tie off ribbon, whatever you want to do. And then let's go back around here to the front. Well, actually, first, do we have any problems? Do we have any questions about this part? Yes, we have made these in the Napkin Club before. We did an occasions napkin bundle last spring, I think. And they were so popular. So yeah, this is something, if you girls are in the Napkin Club, oh my gosh, you need to be making these all the time with your leftover napkins because they're such quick and easy gifts. Quick and easy gifts. And then for those of you that prefer working with a kit, we're going to have kits for you. Okay. So I'm going to turn this back over on the front here. You love this? Thank you. Yes, it could be a mani-pedi gift card, right? I mean, think of all the things you could give a gift card for, or a gift certificate, or cash, or whatever, or photos. That's the other thing I was going to say is if you even wanted to, have photos in here, right? Or something like that. You can make it a little keepsake by putting some things, I don't know, anything you can put in a pocket, right? Anything you can put in a pocket. Well, I want to go back to the front side. Okay. Well, my graduation ones are still drying. This was just a piece of cardstock. You can just easily cut a piece of cardstock. I love the idea of using my leftover napkin to kind of make it coordinate. I think that part's really cute. But I want to go back to the front here. Okay. So, hi, my name is Tracy, and I'm addicted to pen work. I'm addicted to napkins and pen work, but I wanted to add a little bit of extra fun to the front of this. Do you see how the white of the napkin just kind of blends in with the polka dots? So I already have a top coat of Mod Podge here. This is really important, and it has to be totally dry. You don't ever want to do pen work on top of a napkin that hasn't been sealed, because the napkin will just try to absorb the ink. Okay? Y'all with me? It would be such a cute teacher gift, Wendy. Absolutely. And I promise you this. Let's talk about teachers real quick. My oldest daughter is a teacher. She's taught third grade now for almost, 10 years, I think. I mean, it's been a long time because I'm that young. She's my oldest daughter. She's been teaching for a long time. Y'all, teachers have enough candles. They have enough kind of themey kinds of things. Lotion. They get lots of lotion. They get lots of candles. They get things like that. You know what a teacher really needs? They need gift cards. They need a gift card to Walmart. They need a gift card to Target. They need a gift card to office supply stores. You would not believe how much teachers have to pay out of their own pocket to get things for their classroom. It's a lot. And I promise you, if you give that teacher a gift card that's going to help her not have to use her own money to go get something for her classroom or for her kids, her students, and that's going to mean the world to her, or him, I should say her or him, rather than getting another candle, rather than getting another, hand lotion or body spray. Yeah. So there's so much that comes out of their pockets. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. But teachers, get them something useful, get them gift cards, get them something, because they're always investing into their classrooms. Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up. You could treat mom to something nice, or grandma. So I'm going to just kind of come right along the top edge here of my white napkin, and I'm just going to do these little broken lines. So every time my hand just naturally lifts, I'm just going to skip a little space. And we're going to kind of outline this. We're going to make this pop. I'm using Pit pens. Pit pens are my go-to pen on top of my napkin art, as well as a lot of other crafty things that I do. So now, do you see how that's really standing out a lot? The next thing, this was the medium tip. I'm going to use the small tip. And I'm going to come in here and do a little bit more outlining on this candle. I think this candle is really cute. I want it to kind of show up better. And this plop of icing. So I'm just going to come in, just do a little bit of fun pen work, just adding in that little bit. See how that just stands out so much better. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do a little bit down here too. So cute. So you don't have to do pen work everywhere, but I do think it looks kind of cute to add it in places just to make certain things really pop. You could go over your letters if you want to. I think these look okay though. So the next thing I would say, especially if it's a birthday, anything celebratory, right? We're celebrating something. I think having a little sparkle is really nice. I don't care if you're giving it to a guy or a girl. I think just birthday can sparkle. I think it's fine. So once you've done your pen work, the reason I like the Pit pens is because when they're dry, they're steadfast. And what that means is they won't react with water again or moisture of any kind. So I can take my stickles here and I can come in and I can make this candle sparkle. And I can make this icing sparkle. I'm just squeezing out a little bit and using the tip almost like as a paintbrush. And anything I want to sparkle on this cake can sparkle. Let's make maybe the filling here. We can make the filling sparkle. I'll hold it up in just a second. So you can see, you could have the sparkle going over the words if you want to. Can y'all see the sparkle? Sometimes the sparkle is hard to see on camera, but I think you can see it. Yeah, isn't that cute? Everything could sparkle. Let's have the words sparkle. The other thing that you could have sparkle, y'all, is some of the polka dots. So like if you're like, okay, I'm going to give this to, my neighbor. I know she loves pink. Well, maybe you go sparkle, put a little bit of stickles, sparkle over all the pink polka dots. You don't have to sparkle all of them. Just add a little sparkle. I'm going to do it right on this Make-A-Wish. And it won't take long to dry if you put it on thinly. If you're putting it on thick, it might take a little bit to dry. It's like a glitter glue. You don't have to seal back on top of it or anything like that. And I love that it has this little precision tip. It just makes it really easy. So now we're sparkling. Isn't that cute? Yes, it's awesome. So this is diamond is what I'm using. I like the clear stickles the best. So my favorites are diamond, crystal, and there's one called unicorn that I really like. So those are the three that I use most often. Yeah, we do have them here in the shop. Isn't that cute? So again, if you want the polka dots, you could go in and sparkle the polka dots, right? Or just sparkle certain color polka dots. That would be really fun. You could sparkle everything if you want. I mean, to me, for birthday, like, it's all so cute. And then, of course, whatever you're going to put in the back. No, the canvas kits do not come with gift cards. That part is for you to put in. Isn't that cute? Now, I want to show you one more thing. This does not come in the kit. I need to preface this, okay? This does not come in the kit. But if you wanted to put a bow on the top, you could. I want to show you what I like to put on top of my birthday gift canvases. I actually like to use this stuff, right? You know what this stuff is. You buy it to put on a gift bag or on a present or whatever, the curling ribbon. It's so cute to come in. And it has the little sticky up here. I'm not going to put this on there permanently because I got to take pictures of this. But look how cute that is. If you wanted to put the curling ribbon on the top, so easy and so cute. So you could really, kind of add a little extra wow factor to these by maybe adding curling ribbon, adding a ribbon bow, something like that. Isn't that darling? And then, of course, the back will be so cute. It's all cuteness. But this doesn't come in the kit. The gift card does not come in the kit. It's a $12 kit. So you get the one 6x6 chunky canvas. You get all the napkins. You get the base napkin and the top napkin. So you get both napkins. You're also going to get the paper cut to fit. So you'll have the paper and the paper for the paper pocket. So that will all be in the kit. Okay. Isn't it cute? I can't wait to get pictures of these and get them posted. So if you are looking at everything online, there's no pictures on there yet. So there's black and white graduation is this one. There's Make-A-Wish, which is the birthday, and colorful graduation, which is the other graduation one I'm about to do. This one's still just a little teeny tiny wet. Or moist, I guess, in a couple spots. Colorful graduation is the one with the red and white floral napkin. It's so cute with the curly ribbon, right? Do y'all say I save that kind of stuff all the time? I'm constantly recycling, gift bags and this and that and whatever. But yeah, so you might have something in your little gift wrap area wherever you keep bows or all that kind of stuff would be really fun. So I'm going to do a little pin mark on this one real fast, and then we're going to do the back of this one as well. So again, I feel like this one kind of blends in. So I'm just going to come and kind of create my own little, it's still just a teeny bit wet on that side. Hang on, we got to dry this. I must have got a little thick with the Mod Podge on this one. There, much better. So you don't have to press down real hard with your pen at all. And we definitely want to make sure that that Mod Podge is dry. If it's not and you get some gunk on the end of your pen, get a baby wipe or something to clean that off so that it doesn't gunk up your nib on your pen. Very cute. So I could come in here. Well, you know, I don't think I really need to. I don't think I'm going to. Let me see if I can get that up. Okay. Okay. So on this one, I'm just going to outline the outside. If you wanted to, you could come outline tassel, or actually, here's my extra small. I could come and maybe put some little lines in the tassel. Make it kind of feel more like a tassel. Oops, my camera's freezing. There it goes. So see the tassel right there? And if you wanted to come in and outline a word, you could outline the word tassel. I don't want this to be real bold. I'm using my extra small tip because I'm gonna sparkle this. And yes, even if you're giving it to a guy graduate, I think it's okay for it to still to sparkle, be like a sparkling kind of gold look. So this is the black and white graduate. You could go over some of the stars if you want to. Yeah, Jan, we're going to be adding some different themes to this right now. This week we've got the birthday, black and white graduation and colorful graduation kits ready. And then we're going to continue to add, ooh, I love this gold with the stickles on it. We'll continue to add different occasions. And again, for those of you that really enjoy kits, you're going to love these because it's going to be quick and fast and easy to do. Let's do a little bit of sparkle down here on this little, whatever this little swirly thing is, any of your stars. You know, you could come back in and add sparkle anywhere. Look at that gold sparkle. Oh, that's just the diamond. That's the clear. That's why I like the clear ones, because they take on whatever color you put them on top of. Isn't that cute? Okay. So I probably shouldn't have done that because I need to do the back of this one. Let's put this one to the side for a minute. I forgot. I really should have done the back first. So I'll do better on this one. We're going to turn, this is colorful graduation. This is colorful graduation. It says, congratulations, you did it. We're going to turn this one over so you can see what you're going to be getting for the back. So for this one, we decided to go with the yellow back and this as the pocket. And I think it looks really cute because it pulls all the colors, right? The colors from here now to the back. So again, I'm going to use my score tape. We're not including any ribbon on these. We figure if you want to add a bow, you can add a bow yourself. If you want to add any other little elements to these, that is something that you can do. And that way you can personalize it to whoever you're gifting it to. Again, using my double-sided score tape. And I'm going to position this where it's just right kind of smack in the center. You'll have a little bit of a border going around the edges. Make sure that it's right side up when you put your pocket on. That's not from personal experience. Oh, and this has two sides as well. It's double-sided, so you could choose to go this side or this side. I think I'm going to go, I'll go with this side. I like them both. And don't put score tape on one of the long sides, only 3 sides, because we want this to be a pocket. I'm going to take pictures of them as soon as we're done today and add those pictures to the website. And I'll post them here on my page too. Okay. So I don't have another tag gussied up here, but let's, but again, I think you can kind of see, where'd the other canvas go? Right. Again, graduates need gift cards and money. That's what they need. Gift cards and money. So you could decorate this up again with your leftover pieces of your napkin, right? You're going to have some napkin pieces left over. Does anybody need to see me do that? Maybe I should do that real quick. Let's just do it real fast. Y'all, it's super, super easy because you're just going to take a piece of your napkin. Let's just cut, I'll just cut this part right here. And I'm on top of the cardstock. So let's separate the plies, and it's white cardstock. And literally this is Mod Podge, right? I'm just going to come in, swipe on some Mod Podge. It's going to dry clear. And then just add it wherever you want to add it. You can use your chip brush, you can use your plastic wrap, either way. I wouldn't cover the whole thing because you want to make sure you have somewhere to be able to write your message, your to and from, or your sweet little comment message, whatever you want to. The other thing I think would look really cute in a graduation one is if you turn these tags into a mat for a photo, because how cute would that be if you had like a picture of them like a kindergarten picture, and another tag was their kindergarten graduation and then their high school graduation, or maybe their kindergarten, high school, college graduation, or something like that. I think that would be kind of cute to have in there too. And I would just need to punch my hole again. Tie off, any ribbon that you think you want. And it's just that easy, right? It's just that easy. We'd put some ribbon on there, gift card, whatever you want. Okay? So I'm just showing you that you can have a little fun with your leftover napkin pieces. Okay, so this is what will be on the back of this one. This one also, I don't know that it really needs a ton of pin work. I kind of like how it's looking. Again, I might add just a little bit of lines, maybe here into the tassel area here. However you want to add that. You could sparkle that. And then this one, you could do pin work on the flowers. You could also come in, I have a few little flowers over here. You could also come in and maybe even add in some of your own little dimensional flowers, right? Especially, it definitely looks very girly, right? So I think that could be kind of fun, coming in and adding in maybe a few dimensional flowers, okay? Just giving you options if you want to kind of dress them up a little bit more. You could add something dimensional. You could add a bow. You can add, all of those things. And then again, if you want to do any kind of additional pin work, you can. So I'll do a little bit of pin work on these flowers. And then we can sparkle them. You don't have to do pen work on everything, just the things that you want. Here, that's probably enough right there. You can always add extra ribbon, trim, anything else that you want. So I'm just going to come in and kind of add it to the flowers. And this one is the colorful graduation kit. I love it. You see him? Hopefully you can see a little bit of the sparkle. Let's see. Let's try it over here. There, you can see the sparkle better. Right? Isn't that cute? Okay. So we've got birthday, we've got this one. Let me show you what's going to go on the back of this one. Let me pop a little air on this. I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, they're really, really fun gifts. How much is the shipping on the kit? I would choose, they're going to be, I believe they're less than £1. Anything that is £1 that is less than £1, your best option is always going to be to select first class shipping. So this is what we're going to put on the back of black and white. It's still just a little bit wet, so I'm going to be just a tiny bit. I think it'll be okay. So it's a piece of black cardstock. Oh yeah, I'll go back in and patch that little spot. Yeah, I will. If I can even find it, I'll look. Thank you for reminding me. So this one, I like this paper with the stars on the back. Now the back it's from a little boy line. So I'm not going to use this side. You're never going to see this side, but I loved the black with the stars. So I'm going to use that for my pocket. So this will be in, again, all the paper pieces will be in your kit. All the napkins will be in your kit. And it's also including a 6x6 chunky canvas. They're $12. And there we go. Okay. So again, we got a great place for our, I'm just going to stick this one in here, but you know what I mean? You can decorate, you can make your own. You're going to have a lot of the black and white check napkin left over. So you can come in and kind of decorate these however you want. Isn't that cute? Okay. So let me walk this through one more time, and then I'm going to show you how to patch. If you ever mess up, like my thumb, I think my thumb took off a little piece on one. I'm going to show you how to patch things up. So the black and white graduation kit is going to come with a chunky canvas. It's going to come with this beautiful buffalo black and white check napkin. The tassel was worth the hassle napkin. And then also the black cardstock and the star patterned paper here to create your pocket on the back. That way you can put in tags, put in photos, put in gift cards, gift certificates, even small treats could go in there. Be really, really cute. This is birthday. This one is Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish is birthday. And I think this could be okay for both boy and girl. It kind of has a lot of colors that would work, I think, for both. So Make-A-Wish. And then, of course, this was my example to show you making your little tag so you can write your sentiment on there and throw in your gift card. So this one comes with these papers. And then colorful graduation right here comes with the red and white floral, the pretty colorful graduation cap with the flowers, and yellow cardstock, and then this pattern paper and that you could use. And here is where I had my oopsie right there. Can you see it? It almost just looks like one of the white flowers, but my finger had sticky Mod Podge on it, and when my finger stuck, it took that little part off. So I'm going to show y'all how to fix that, even though you can hardly tell. You can hardly tell. So I'm going to, let's see, let's cut a little piece of, I'm trying to figure out which part of my napkin that even is. You know what? I think I'm going to use this little piece right here. Sometimes with napkins, you can identify exactly what you need to patch up. This one, it's kind of hard because of just all the floral. So I'm going to take a little piece like this to kind of patch my little spot there. And the one thing that I'm going to tell you about patching is don't put a patch on that has straight edges. Don't do it. Don't do it. It makes it too obvious that it's a patch. Okay, so cut around it, make sure it's kind of shaped, and nobody will ever know. Okay, but if you go in and you put on a square patch, you'll be able to kind of see those square edges, those straight lines, straight edges, what I'm trying to say. And you're not going to be happy. Okay, so Mod Podge. Make sure I've got plenty of Mod Podge. And then I'm just going to kind of lay this over this area. Just kind of lay it over the area. Usually when I'm patching, I do my chip brush. And then don't forget, when you do patch something, don't forget to put a top coat back over it, right? We still need to protect it. So that means then after that's done, we're just going to come in and we're going to put a light top coat on it. And then when it's dry, nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know. Okay. They're just not going to look for that. Right now it's white, so you can tell, but it's white from the Mod Podge. But when it dries, nobody will ever know. Okay. Okay, so that's Craft and Chat today. I really just wanted to show you how awesome, how fun it is to create your own custom gift canvases, right? These are really cute. If you have napkins in your stash, you could be making things like this all day long, right? To kind of fill up your little gift, if you have a little place where you kind of stash things for gifts, or get ready to give gifts for other people. And then also, if you are a person that really likes kits, and I know that you're out there because we get requests for kits all the time. You just prefer to get the kit with all the stuff. You don't have to go find anything, none of the things. The only thing that is not going to be in your kit for these, obviously, is anything wet. So Mod Podge matte. A white paint. It can even be a craft paint. Okay, I use my chalk and mineral based paints from Country Chic, but it can be a craft paint, an acrylic paint. So Mod Podge matte, white paint, and then pins if you're going to do any type of pin work. Okay. The other thing is the double sided tape. You need the double sided tape to put on the cardstock on the back, right? I'll turn this one over so you can see, so that we have our cute little giftable. Now it's just so great because it's like three things in one, right? We've given this cute little keepsake gift, right? Cute little keepsake canvas that they can have forever. The tag is kind of like your card. That's your card. That's your sentiment. So now we've got the card included. And then, of course, gift cards, money, gift certificates, small treats. And I even think making this memory based would be good. I think even putting photos into this pocket could be super, super cute and really special, right? Just really, really special. So these are the first three kits we're starting with. We will be adding other occasions. And as we do add them, we'll post them. We'll post pictures of them and let y'all know that more kits have been added to our little gift canvas kit, you know, gift canvas kits.